what would the perfect NBA Live mobile promo look like? Well, I asked a bunch of you and I have a load of suggestions, so let's go on and take a look at some of this. Okay, so I posted on my community tab and on my Discord server what you guys would think a perfect NBA Live mobile promo would look like. If you want to go join the Discord server, the link to it will be in the description down below, because we have definitely had throughout the whole of NBA Live Mobile, even from the very beginning in season 1 through to season 6 now, we've had a mixture of good and bad promos. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the suggestions that we had. So the first one is coming from the Chief, and he says a free-to-play promo that is easy to play, requires not a lot of stamina and gives good players. Something new, not the same old renovated promo styles, more variety of players would be nice as well. And I totally agree with that. Like right now, we kind of get the same promos, like we're getting copy and paste promos again and again and again. And when you have it for the first time, like when we had a Totti promo style that we had at the beginning in season 5, when we had that for the first time, it was absolutely amazing. But then every single time they do it again and again, it is exactly the same stuff. You know what's happening and all that stuff. And I think we do need some more like renovated promo styles, as he puts it, and a variety of players as well. I know EA kind of like try and diversify it as to what players we're getting, but we do keep getting the similar players. And I know you're going to have superstars in the NBA like Stephen Curry, LeBron James, all of those guys. You're going to have those superstars in the actual NBA, so of course you're going to have more of them in other promos. But it'd be nice to see if we had some other players going into some of these promos. I know it is like you want to be trying to get those superstars in the NBA, like that's what you want to try and do. Those are the most well-known players in the NBA that you want to try and get. But that is it when it comes to that one. The next one is from Steph Curry's son. He says a promo that has grandmasters or masters with abilities. I think abilities definitely do need to make a comeback in the game. I remember at the end of season 5 we did have one, I think, card with an ability. I think it was Giannis. It wasn't really a good ability. I think it was just like a couple here or there you could pick between 3 of them. They made a real hash of the whole situation with him, but hopefully we can get some more abilities this season. I don't know whether we're actually going to get that though. The next one is from Aces, where he wants a Giants promo and the players would be like really tall players like Divock, and the Grandmaster would be like Manute Bol. I think that'd be pretty fun. I think we had like a space themed promo where you could have like a really ridiculous height on some of the players. I think some of them are huge. I think some of them maybe about 7 foot or something, which is just absolutely insane. And you'd also have some really short players as well. I think QJB did a video on that back in, I think it was season 2 or season 3. But yeah, that looked like a really fun promo, and I think it'd be pretty good to have, maybe even if we just had a promo with some of these tall players as well, because most of the tall players you don't actually get them in the game. Yes, we've had Manute Bol a couple of times here and there. I think we had him in the All-Star promo a couple of seasons ago in season 4, and that goes back again to having like a variety of players as well. I think that'd be pretty good. And imagine if you had, I don't know, a 7'2" center going into the game and just absolutely destroying everyone on the boards, getting all the rebounds, getting all the dunks, all that stuff. That'd just be really fun to play with. Okay, so the next one is a longer, more in-depth look at a promo, and it is from Time Lapse Master. He says basically the best promo since I started was Highlight Reel season 4, which was really amazing. A similar promo, basically we could play daily events and get highlight reel points, which require stamina. Also there are events, first win only, unlock one each a day, doesn't require stamina. You earn highlight reel points to buy cornucopia packs and players that could be quick sold for highlight reel points. There is a leaderboard, and getting better in the leaderboard leads to a higher highlight reel emblem. Spend the highlight reel points to progress in that leaderboard. Those highlight reel emblems are used to purchase master and grandmasters. Buying 2 masters unlocks a grandmaster offer. Grandmasters would be 105 Donovan Mitchell. Masters should be a 103 Clay, AD, CP, PG and Embiid. Players in cornucopia packs should be 98 to 102 overall, where 5 players pop out and you get to select 3. Now this is a very in-depth look as the promo that they would want, and it does have a lot of things that I think would be really good. And if you guys remember in the highlight reel promo of season 4, which he's sort of basing this on a little bit with his own extra stuff, I think is really good. Like that was a great promo to have. We had that 116 KD at the end, or a 115 KD. He was really hard to try and get to. I managed to get him no money spent. I think I got him twice from giveaway wins, but he was really hard to get to, no money spent. I think a couple of people did, but it was a really fun grind because there was so much stuff you could try and get here and there, going through all the promos that we had in that season itself. And of course those cornucopia packs were great fun to have. Whenever we have them in the game, it was really good, until we got to season 5 when we had those really poor cornucopia packs in my opinion. I think we got them twice. We had like a Road to Gold rewind cornucopia pack that didn't really land that well. The cornucopia packs last season weren't the best, but in season 4 and even back in season 1, the cornucopia packs were just absolutely ridiculous. Like season 1 promos, they had those cornucopia packs towards the end of the season. They were just absolutely insane. But yeah, going through all of this stuff, it does seem like it would be a really good thing to have, where you have the ones that unlock daily where you don't actually have to spend stamina, whereas the other daily events ones, you do actually have to play stamina. You're getting points in there, you're getting emblems, you'll have a leaderboard as well, which just sort of increases the more you actually want to play that. You'll have some great grandmasters, you'll have some great masters, all that stuff. That'd be pretty good. And then you can also try and get a wide variety of masters as well, and the cornucopia packs just absolutely makes that, where you get to select 3 of 5 players That is just be absolutely amazing. And yeah, that is just a really good promo idea in my opinion. But yeah, that just seems like a really good promo in my opinion. The good suggestion over there. Okay, so the next one is from Infinite Divine 666, and he suggests a GOAT promo with a 115 Kobe Bryant and a 115 Michael Jordan as the Grandmasters. And unfortunately, EA, I don't think they have the rights to MJ or Kobe. I think EA used to have the rights to Kobe back in season 1, but then of course in 2016, I think it was, he left the league and he retired. So when the player retires from the league, EA lose the right to them. I think they have to buy it off them or something like that. But that is why Kobe unfortunately can't be in the game anymore. I think that's the reason to it. Maybe EA will buy the rights to have him in the game. I don't know. I think it'd be great if we could have him back in the game, but I don't know how the logistics work with all of that stuff. MJ has never been in the game, I don't think. But yeah, that would be a pretty good promo if we had a GOAT promo like that one. The next one is from WPE Plays, and they suggest a highlight reel promo, but instead of the promos of the season, it would be like the best promos in NBA Live Mobile history style, like the highlight reel promo. Now this would be absolutely nuts. If we could have a promo that incorporates styles or different promos from the whole of the game, like going back into season 1 all the way through to now, that'd just be absolutely insane, because the amount of good promos that we've had throughout each different season, especially in those early seasons, like in season 1, 2, and 3, we had some really, really nice promos. And even in season 4, like a couple of them were pretty good. Season 5 had a couple here and there. Season 6 so far, I'm yet to see a promo that I really enjoy right now, but we are early on in the season. But yeah, if we could have something that encompasses all of that stuff in a single promo, like a highlight reel promo, like he suggests, just instead of those promos going through the whole seasons and all that stuff, that'd just be absolutely insane. It'd be like a trip down memory lane, looking back at some of those promos that we had. And I think a lot of people, if you played in season 1, 2, or 3 and you looked at that promo, you saw that was happening in the game, it might actually get you to come back to the game and just have a look at that promo, just to play that and just go through memory lane, as it were. Because looking back at some of that stuff is just absolutely nuts. Going back and remembering the days of playing in season 1 is just nice to see. And especially like Blazio, he puts out the soundtracks to all of the game and all that stuff. And when you look back at like the soft launch music, you look back at season 1 music, it just brings back so much nostalgia when you're looking through all of that stuff. And just to have like a promo like that would just be absolutely nuts. Okay, so the Lake Show 2021 suggests like a Curry's underarm promo a few seasons back. I think that was in season 3. We had something to do with that. That was a pretty good one. Natok7, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, says another influencer event. I think that'd be pretty good. I think we had some of that in season 4, where we had like a load of different influencers. They were pretty good. And we just had more of those celebrities or more influencers in the game at the time, which was pretty good. A lot of people also suggested some out of position players like Tracy McGrady at point guard. Someone also suggested like a center LeBron and a small forward Giannis. I think this would be pretty good. I know we've had out of position or oop packs in the past, and we've had that quite a few seasons in a row now, but I think we do need to have it this season, maybe with a couple of extra players, because it is really fun. And I remember in season 4, I think you got to the point where you could have a whole team of LeBron James from different cards and different years and all that stuff, because of that out of position giving you that center LeBron. That was pretty nice, and I think we could have that in the game, because it's fun to play with players in different positions, and it's fun to see what they'd be looking like in different positions. Yes, we've had the Jimmy Butler promo in that Mad Scientist promo where you could have him in every single position. We had the Magic Johnson promo in Manti Madness last season. That was pretty good. You can have him in every single position. But just having players in different positions would be pretty fun to have, because imagine you had Shaq at point guard. That'd just be really fun to play with and really funny. But someone also suggested a season 1 all-star promo. Now season 1 promos, in my opinion, are the best promos we've ever had in the whole game, because season 1 promos, there was just so much stuff you could do, so many packs to open, so many different ways you could grind the events, so many ways you could make coins from the events and all that stuff. There was a bit in there for absolutely everyone, and I don't think recently we've had any promos that come close to season 1 promos, because season 1 promos were just on another level, in my opinion, with all the stuff you could do. But yeah, an all-star promo like season 1 would just be absolutely nuts. I remember throughout the whole time they kept updating the game, adding stuff, different events, different modes, different objectives, different packs. They had like weekend packs, moments packs, all that stuff. It was just really, really fun to actually play through that all-star promo. And then finally, the Big Cheese on Discord suggested throwback coaches from prior seasons. Again, that would be pretty good. I think we've had some really nice coaches in previous seasons. Then also throwback courts, so like Spaceball, Giannis Court, Harden Court, Kawhi Court, Rush Court. I reckon in season 4, some of the courts we had and the artwork on those courts were really, really nice to have. So if we could have a promo going back to those prior courts, that would be pretty good. And then also team boost cards, that would be pretty nice to have, and better jerseys, maybe with elite boost. Again, I think it'll probably work that way up to that throughout the whole season, though who knows. But that is probably it when it comes to all of your suggestions on my YouTube and Discord server. So thank you all so much for posting them on there and making this video possible. And some of these suggestions are really, really nice. And if you want to go check out some promo concepts, like actual promo concepts of people turning their ideas into actual stuff that we could get in the game, then go check out this playlist right now. I've made a couple, other people have made a couple. There's a bunch of videos. You can go check it out. The playlist should be popping up in the bottom left-hand corner. Go check that out, and I'll see you guys over in those videos. Peace.